Oh my goodness me. Have we literally witnessed the best game of the season in the Champions League? Have we, Real Madrid fans, just witnessed the best Real Madrid game this season? I'm speechless. I genuinely don't know where to start. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid review. My gosh, what a comeback. What an absolutely extraordinary comeback that was. That was absolutely insane. I couldn't believe myself. We knew it was gonna go either we lost or we won, right? And we really needed a big miracle. We really needed something special. And we got that from two players. Now, Modric is one of them, but particularly Karim Benzema. 34 years of age. Bear that in mind, right? 34 years of age. And every time I watch him play after season, he looks younger and younger and younger. Genuinely incredible. Now, we should start talking about the goals, shouldn't we? The first goal from Mbappe will corner counter-attack. Militao, Carvajal were all caught. Alaba was the only one at the back. I mean, technically Courtois, but you know, when a goalie, you don't really consider them. I mean, yeah, they're vulnerable at times. And into the near post finish, Kylian Mbappe. Final PSG game in the Champions League potentially. Final game for PSG in the Champions League. Who knows? And if you told me before the match, you're gonna go 1-0 down in the second leg, you're gonna be 2-0 down on aggregate, and you're gonna win 3-2 on aggregate after the match, I would slap that person on the face. As much as I wanted it to happen, I would be like, you're crazy. But we're Real Madrid. We are Real Madrid, and we prove that anything's possible. Anything in football is possible, and that's why we love the sport. That's why we absolutely love this sport. And no matter the circumstances, right? No matter if Real Madrid win, lose, I'm still proud of being a Real Madrid fan. But this is what makes me really proud to tell people I'm a Real Madrid fan. You know, we managed to turn a 2-0 down deficit and go through to the last 8. I mean, I'm just so proud. And that isn't just, like I said again, this isn't just a Champions League moment, or no matter we win, lose, draw, whatever, I'm still proud of being a Real Madrid fan. PSG have to blame themselves. They have to blame themselves for this. I mean, was there much pressure on them throughout the game, especially when they went 1-0 up and 2-0 up on aggregate? No, there was no pressure. You know, we were really poor for the first hour of the game. We were poor for the first 90 minutes of the first leg. 150 minutes we were poor. But PSG, man, they caused their downfall. The back pass Donnarumma was alright. Donnarumma, I don't know what he was doing. He didn't release the ball soon enough. Benzema gives a little bump. He goes down. They're claiming for not penalty, but they're claiming on a foul on Donnarumma, which I don't think is a foul. Let me know what you think, whether you think that's a foul or not. I think it's a bit too much to say that's a foul. I don't think there is much. I don't think the contact is that much to say that's a foul. If that was really like elbow him, I feel like that would have been a foul. But still, after Donnarumma lost the ball, he goes to Vini. Marquinhos was the only one there. Vini fights Benzema, who makes it 1-0 and 2-1 aggregate. And when that happened, the Bernabeu started believing. Everyone, every Madrid fan was cheering, and backing the players. We weren't doing that before we scored this, and PSG allowed us to get one goal back and allowed the Real Madrid fans in the stadium to start to bring the momentum up. And when that starts happening, it's really hard for PSG to start playing well and continue playing well like they kind of did for 150 minutes. And then they screwed up massively. For some reason, I know Neymar's 30, but the fact that a 36-year-old Modric, that is in no means disrespecting or being rude to Modric. It's just facts, right? He's 36, facts. But the fact that he managed to run from one half to the other, right, without anyone tackling the ball away from him, intercepting the ball away from him, and Neymar was just walking. No one was doing much in that PSG midfield or attack. Modric passes it to Vini. That shot was actually a left-footed shot, but he decided to cut it in. That was a smart decision because even though he can score with his left foot, and he has scored with his left foot this season, at that angle and at that position, it's really tough to get it anywhere near the goal. So he cuts into his right foot, and when he cuts into his right foot, there were just many players surrounding him. So by then the chance is gone. But he finds Modric, who finds Benzema, who was onside by the way. He took a deflection of Marquinhos and went in. I guess he kind of tricked the goalie there a little bit, to be honest. I mean, the ball just... He just didn't expect that. No one expected that. No one expected Modric to be able to run from one half to the other. No one expected that. No one expected Vini to pass it to Modric and Modric to find Benzema. So when that happened, it was 2-2 on aggregate. And you know what? I woke up, actually I was asleep for the entire game. I missed Mbappe's goal and Benzema's first goal. So I woke up in the 75th minute of the game. 75th minute of the game. And the next minute my phone was having... Do you know how many notifications I had on my phone about the fact that we just made it 2-1 and 2-2? I was buzzing. It felt like, and I tweeted this out by the way, it felt like I didn't even just woke up. It felt like I was awake the entire time. I mean, imagine waking up, your team is playing, the next minute, the number one thing you realize is your team has equalized in the Champions League tie, and then you're just there celebrating like madness. That doesn't seem like you just woke up to me whatsoever. So I was celebrating. I was so happy when we got that 2-1. But then 2 minutes later, out of nowhere, PSG gifted it to us again. Like the other 2 goals, they just gifted it to us. And I know this video will sound like I'm a PSG fan venting about things, but I'm genuinely happy, and I couldn't be more happy. But I'm trying to take things into different perspectives, and from the PSG perspective, it's gonna be very upsetting for their fans. If I was a PSG fan, I would be like, what am I witnessing? What? Why are we playing like this? Why? They lost the ball from kickoff straight away. Rodrigo gets into Vini. Vini, then, you know, Vini didn't have to do anything there because Marquinhos, who had a shambolic game by the way, assisted Benzema, an opposition player passed the ball to Benzema, and Benzema, I guess you can say that's outside the box, outside the foot goal, sorry. Was it outside the box? Maybe it was. But outside the foot goal into the bottom corner, and the funniest thing of all was Alaba's celebration. I mean, he just held the chair up. Like, he held the chair up. And I saw this, he said that sometimes you just gotta go with these celebrations, and he saw a chair there, and he was like, you know what, let's just start holding the chair up. And I mean, it was hilarious when I saw that. I was laughing, man, I was laughing. I couldn't handle that. Man. But that's literally the downfall of PSG. If you have true attackers who don't come back to defense, you have to expect the midfield and defense to play much better. And if your midfield and defense doesn't play that solid defensively, like they didn't, then you're bound to lose the game. And with the way they dominated us in the first leg, I was not expecting this. And especially the fact that we had no customer Mendy, by the way. Nacho came in, did a good job. Valverde came in, did an incredible job. Camavinga, Rodrigo, and Lucas Vazquez came on as subs. They did fantastic. Vinicius Jr. might have had the most impactful game, but an assist for him. He did kind of contribute to the third goal, even though it was an assist from Marquinhos into Benzema. Benzema, obviously a hat-trick for him. What else can we say? Hat-trick hero. The backline was solid. Alaba and Militao has formed arguably one of the best centre-back duos in the world. Not in the world, but in Europe. Tell me another duo that has been incredible this season. I'm trying to think of two centre-backs, right, who have been performing together, and Alaba isn't even a natural centre-back. He plays as like a midfielder for Austria, and he used to do that for Bayern Munich. He did play left back, but not a centre back. I'm trying to think of a better duo right now. I mean, technically you can say Rudiger, Christensen, Aspie, but that's a trio. I'm trying to think, are Militao or is Militao and Alaba the best duo in the world? Not, why do I keep saying the world? I mean, technically they could be the best in the world, but just in Europe in general, in football. Do let me know what you guys think of that suggestion in the comment section down below. But my world, we played so well. I'm so proud. And 150 minutes were dominated. But all it took was that 30 minutes towards the end for PSG's downfall, and we took the chances. And people will be like, oh my god, you know, PSG gifted us the victory because of a mistake. And then Marquinhos' mistake. And then there they go, it was a deflection, it doesn't count. Again, right? All these comments and, you know, reactions, right? If Benzema didn't press Donnarumma, would Donnarumma have made a mistake? No. If Vini didn't run after the ball, would Marquinhos have needed to try to clear away, but accidentally spilled it to Benzema? No. If Neymar, what was I going to say? If Modric didn't make the effort to run from all the way, would we have scored the second goal? No. So again, I'm saying is there is no such thing as luck, right? Actually, there is such thing as luck. But did we get lucky in that game, or was that full hard work? I would say 80% of that was hard work. We got lucky with that Marquinhos and that Donnarumma mistake. But if you don't put in the effort, you won't get lucky. Everyone could just sit there. Benzema could have just stood there and act like nothing was happening, and Donnarumma would have not made a mistake. So again, it was that little bit of effort from Benzema to try to press and try to take the ball away that made the mistake, that created the goal, that changed the momentum, changed everything. So again, people who are saying, you know what, it's because of PSG made the mistake that we won, you gotta think, we made them make the mistake. And that is why it shows us as a team. And when we played them, I don't know if I said this in the review when we lost 1-0, but the only way we could have won this was if we were good. We know PSG this season, and we know PSG, there's just a lot of egos in that dressing room, and there's a lot of individual stars. But as a team, can they perform together as a team? We probably don't think so, and they didn't. And I'm very, very happy. I'm sure all Real Madrid fans are very happy. We look forward to Mallorca next, on Monday, I do believe. and then El Clasico on, was it Friday or Saturday? So we've got a big game coming up then. El Clasico next week. Maybe less than a week time now. But we've still got things to do, right? We still got our job to do, and then we'll find out who we get in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Preferably someone like Ajax or Benfica. I mean, to be honest, we've been smashed by Ajax like 3 seasons ago, so would we really want that to repeat? Not really. It does depend if Benfica make it through. I'll have a look at the teams who we could play. Now that the fact that it's in quarterfinals, we can play teams right in Spain, so we can play Atletico Madrid. We can, that was only not available in the round of 16. Now, UEFA Champions League, the teams you can play, right? Basically any team, right? Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, either United or Atletico Madrid, either Ajax or Benfica, either Juve, Villarreal, or either Lille or Chelsea, if Lille do make it through. I mean, if you think about it, right? Let's say Juve make it through. Will we play Juve? Maybe not, because they've been picking up some form recently. If Villarreal go through, will we play Villarreal? Probably, because they aren't favourites in this tournament. We will play either Ajax or Benfica, to be fair, even though Ajax did manage to beat us like 5-1. Even though Ajax did humiliate us at the Bernabeu, even though they are on some good form and they have their main man Sebastian Haller. Manchester United and Atletico Madrid, we don't know what to expect from either of those two sides. So again, we could probably say, you know what, we'll take that. Chelsea, with what's going on at the club right now, they are performing, let's be honest, but we will definitely take them. I don't think we'll take City, Liverpool, or Bayern, but give us Bayern, give us Liverpool, give us Manchester City, because to be the best, you must beat the best. That's to say. And I'm gonna end off there. Massive victory for us. Might genuinely be one of my favorite moments, one of my most memorable moments as a Real Madrid fan. I've been supporting since 2018 Champions League final. I've said this a lot of times, and the 2018 final, I didn't have emotions to this club. I wasn't fully attached to this club back then. It was maybe towards 2019 since I really started, but on that day I supported Real Madrid. Didn't have much attachment. I don't know which moments is probably the best. When we won La Liga, like 2 seasons ago. I think this has to be my most memorable and my most favorite Real Madrid moment. Let me know what yours is as well. But yeah, that is going to end on today's Real Madrid review. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's Real Madrid review. Hit the like button if you guys did. Subscribe to the channel if it's on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.